you were talking about players taking, like a 1 year deal
Mm-hmm.
and then wait until next year. Do you think that's what's keeping a contract between Dak and the Cowboys right now? Because maybe now Dak is like, just franchise me right now, then.
And go
And
blood.
he's
Blood.
Nah, that ain't what holding up because quarterback market ain't gonna change.
okay.
Quarterback
Yeah,
You
market,
sure? It might go up some. If the
I mean,
cap going up, the quarterback got to go up some.
but his stance hasn't changed though. He still want a short-term deal.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
So he, like you say, he wants a short-term deal. It's not about the money, but his money is going. I mean, his money is going to balloon. His money has went up already anyway,
That's a fact.
regardless of the fact that it is. He know for
The
a fact
franchise tag done went up. Shoot.
even his open market money then went up.
Yeah, nah. Hit that
So,
open market, Dak. Come
so,
on now.
Dak
yeah,
can't.
so you can say what you go ahead.
Dak can't get no less than what Deshaun got. No less.
Absolutely.
I'm see.
He has to become the honestly. Well, I don't know if he could
He
with
don't have to
that Pat
become
Mahomes. That Pat Mahomes deal is ridiculous.
but that's 10 years though. So let's
But
just
yeah,
it's still $45 million a year though.
right. It's 45. Like,
but he might get close to that.
He see that's the thing about it. See, they took his comments, of course, because it's the Cowboys and it's Dak Prescott. They took the comments that he wants to be Patrick Mahomes.
I would pay him.
That's the market. That's
Exactly.
that's the market.
And that's what I always say when people act like it's a bad thing that you're paying QBs. You have to. Even the trash ones get paid. So it's like, what you want me to do? I'm gonna pay him. If Dak said today that he wanted to sign with Washington football team, give him the cap space. Give it to him.
You feel what I'm saying?
45 a year for 2 years.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. Everybody's, the Cowboys don't want to pay him, and he's not worth all this. He's not worth all that, and yada yada yada. If Dak get the open market, okay, I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna get the fit. And if Dak hits the open market right now, he's going to get 40+ million from any team that signs him.
Why not?
I remember Joe Flacco was a top paid quarterback in the league.
You feel what I'm saying?
I remember when Matt Stafford broke that $100 million contract.
They pick and choose.
Right. So like everybody's talking about, he ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. Bro, look at okay, if we talking about worth, it's plenty of quarterbacks who ain't worth the money that they done got.
Open arms.
So it's just like
big open arms.
So it's just like, hey man, look, man, get that man his money. Like a little more lip, a lot more grip. Give him the money, man. Because at the end of the day, he's earned it. Go ahead.
Shouts out to my guy Fitz. Me and Fitz went at it on his show, the Fitz Lounge from the JDF Sports Network. I had to defend my guy. I can't keep. I'm exhausted. And I text AJ after every argument. I said, "I let you down, my brother. I got into another argument. I just cannot take the Dak disrespect. Like y'all let everybody else get paid." But now when Dak's time to get paid, now everybody want to put a cap on what he's worth. I'm trying to tell you,
other quarterbacks less than Dak as far as achievement and attributes that I would pay.
Like Sean is saying, Sean is a Washington football fan. He's ready to take it. Like, look at open arms, put him out.
Bro, I would pay Tannehill. Bro, there's other quarterbacks that I would pay. So it's like, of course I'm paying Dak. Some people just can't be realistic. Like you said, it's the Cowboys factor, and it's because of your fan base and the way that y'all act. Unfortunately,
yeah,
you feel me? That comes with the territory. So it's like they're like, bro, no, they want to discredit everything that has to do with the Cowboys. But if you look at what Dak does individually, and if Dak was on the open market, bro, any team that has money to pay Dak is going to pay Dak whatever Dak and his agent wants based off the cap.
See, and I didn't even want to go here because I try to, so I'm going to tell y'all, since we here, we're a family, y'all. We're a family. Mm. If we don't sign Dak to a long-term deal, hey, I'm a free agent to come to the fandom this year.
No, you're not, bro.
I'm letting you know right now. I'm letting you know right now.
I don't even believe that, bro.
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm a free agent. I'm a free agent. I'm not switching teams. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not switching teams, but I'm not rooting for my guys. I'm not rooting for my guys. I'm going to be an NFL fan, so I'm going to be blast. I'm going to y'all think y'all tired of me now in the Facebook group. Let them not sign Dak. I'm talking about every team every week. I'm telling you, y'all better hope next week. Y'all better hope he get that long-term deal.
Hey, I'm like, so I just like.
I hope we don't. It's like, nah.
Yeah, I know. See, now y'all about to make me hijack the show. And I don't want to hijack the show. Go ahead, because I got something to say now.
No, I know. I just want to ask you, what is the terms? Like, what are the terms that Dak is asking for? Just real quick.
What are the terms?
Like, just a ballpark.
Oh man, I see Ross in there. Tennessee, baby.
Last year, the money was. I can't say his money part was the issue because he didn't. The money was not the issue. He would have took 31 a year. He just wanted a 4-year deal. That's it. Now we offer him a 5-year deal, 175 total, 35 a year guarantee, 110 guaranteed. He was going to sign that, but his agent told him no.
So
now he wants a 3-year deal
because he's trying to land in that space to re-up at the right time when he's not too old, when he's still in his prime, and where the cap is going to be balloon. It's genius.
But the thing about the Cowboys is every star player that they sign long term is they sign them to 5-year deals because they like to stretch out. They like to do restructure. They like to do restructure and they like to manipulate the cap. They like to do that. When you don't have the years,
you can't do it.
You can't really do that.
It's all guaranteed. It's gonna be if you do 2 years, it's all guaranteed.
But the thing about it is like you're dealing with a hard ass agent. None of his top clients from last year signed long-term deals. Let's be honest. But nobody wants to bring him to the fire.
Been listening to him. Why bring him to the fire?
Because Justin Simmons got offered the top of the notch safety money. He declined it. And he still don't have a deal now. Justin Simmons gonna get paid and should get paid, and they willing to pay him, and he's still not getting these deals done. This agent is holding.
But I also and I remember what I said, and I previously said this on the show. Like Dak at some point got to say, listen, you as a player, he's the agent. Okay. We have a game plan, but you reserve the right at any time to come in here and say, get the deal done. I don't care what you want. Get the deal done at this price point, and let's get it done.
Go ahead, AJ.
Isn't this kind of what we talked about last episode?
Yeah, we kind of did touch on it.
So it's just like, hey, it's gonna be some heads knocking. It's gonna be some deals that aren't getting done. It's gonna be some contention because guess what? If you're trying to change the way that the contract structure is, done throughout, you got to be a hard ass, and especially be a hard ass when it's someone that does something a certain way. When they say, "Oh, this is how we do business," you got to come in and say, "Not no more."
Yeah,
and that's what the agent is doing. I get it. I said, he's playing hard, but Dak is still being the nice guy, and that's
because Dak is going to get paid regardless because he's a quarterback with the franchise tag.
Dak's still rehabbing at the facility.
But that's also okay.
As he should be. What's supposed to rehab at?
If y'all ain't about to pay me long term, y'all ain't gonna see me.
Listen, I'm gonna rehab, bro. At the top, one of the top places in the world to rehab. I'm pretty sure. That's why he's using it until we pass this date. That date ain't came yet. So up until then, I'm really about to be using this facility. I still want to be healthy.
It's like putting your 2 weeks in. You gotta come to work. I still gotta show up. But
he's not under contract.
No, I know, but that's
but I still have access to this facilities. Right. I'm going to use it
contract. Y'all ain't
until I can't, bro.
My keys still work.
As
long as my keys still work, I'm still pulling up. You see what they offer in this cafeteria?
This is a 5-star. This is a 5-star facility, man.
If this was Romo, he would have been got taken care of. Cap.
I've said that, but I've said that before.
Go ahead.
And we've had our back and forth about it, but I understand where Mike Johnson is coming from because I honestly feel like that. And I know the circumstances were different. I'm just saying that
Thank you.
if he was here now, if we could take Romo and put him here now, a younger Romo, the age of Dak, I just feel like, and I know that's not his career path, but I just feel like he would have been taken care of, bro.
Question. So when I break it down, when I told y'all that they offered him a 5-year, 35 a year deal, 110 guaranteed, 175 guaranteed contract. Where's the disrespect? That's alongside of a Russell Wilson contract.
There's none, and two things could be right. I just said I just understood where Mike is coming from. That's it. That I'm not saying what you said is wrong, and you understand the inner workings of the Cowboys way more than I do, so I'm not going to pretend to. But from the outside looking in, I felt the same way as Mike. So it would be cap of me to sit up here and say otherwise. You feel me?
Don't make me.
You might.
For real.
I know you would. That's why. But get that on the screen. Go ahead, keep talking. Go put some these comments.
All right, so yeah, I get what you're saying with that, Cannon. That if it was Romo, he would have. But like I'm on the side of Hill. It just depends on what Romo was asking for. Because yes, we've always talked about Jerry always gets his guys paid. But how often because things happen with Zeke, but then he ended up getting deal done.
Yeah.
So this might even though they should have signed him, I don't know how long ago. Like things are happening, but the Cowboys have to get this deal done.
But that's it.
Or Hill is going to be a free agent with the fan.
Well, we got to see. But thank you, AJ, because you're on the outside looking in, and once again, like I said, I'm exhausted. I've been doing this for how many years now, and I'm exhausted. Once again, bro, this is the easiest statement of all time. The Cowboys and Jerry does it. All Jerry does is talk.
Look, man.
And but the thing is,
gets, like how it's an issue of him getting paid. I've seen Andy Dalton get 6 years, $96 million back in 2014.
Nobody said a word.
So pay Dak whatever.
But back to what I was saying. I would have paid Andy Dalton then too. You see what I'm saying? Like people are acting like Andy Dalton's not a bad quarterback. Bro, I predicted that Andy was going to do well as soon as the Cowboys signed him last year. I said, Hill, if he gets if God forbid, if anything was to happen to Dak, Andy's a good. I would like to have him.
We'll go get him.
I would have took him as a starter last year.
We'll go get him.
But what I'm saying is, he's worth the money, bro. Like when you're talking about quarterbacks, you're comparing them to other quarterbacks. So when you look at some quarterbacks that have gotten paid, you have to say, well, Andy gotta get paid too. It's just the way that it is.
And that's the thing. You had to pay him because he literally didn't miss the playoffs his entire career up until that point. So you had to you don't pay him, you lose him. Then you got to start all over. So it's like you gotta pay him because you drafted him to see where he will.
And he got strong quarterback traits, man. I don't care what a lot of people say about Andy. If I was grading him right now, I have more positives than deltas. You feel me?
I think literally the positives and the negatives are like dead ass equals. Like you got as much pros.
He ain't had a lot of talent, man. I ain't grading him based off what I seen. He looked a lot better with the Cowboys than he did with the Bengals, man.
Bro, no.
See, you gonna trigger everybody on here. That's what I'm trying to do.
You can't tell me he was better with the Cowboys when in 2015 he was
some of them throws is impressive, man. To Gallup,
he made some amazing throws in Cincinnati.
So and then he made some dumbass throws.
What are you doing, Andy?
Anybody in Cincinnati, man, they were constantly hurt, bro.
Sean Ford asked, "Do y'all think Russell Wilson time in Seattle is coming to an end?" Nope.
No.
Nope.
I just think they just getting tired of talking about it in the media.
Nah.
Of course. Like,
I think for a fact, see, he took a page out of other people's playbook. We tired of this nice guy shit.
yeah.
This nice guy shit keeps you getting taken advantage of.
I think he's still been nice about it.
Oh no, he's been nice, but he
just being honest.
Yeah,
he's being honest. So Russell still being nice, and the perfect way that Russell's doing this to maintain his nice guy
Yeah.
image, he ain't
Yeah.
said a motherfucking word.
He ain't said a word, bro.
Mhm.
And I like how Russ is handling it, man.
Hey, bro, bosses don't get their hands dirty.
Mm-hmm. Send the middleman.
Look, hey,
Yeah.
go ahead, let them know I ain't really fucking with them.
Yeah.
Like prime example. Y'all would be fools. Come on now. Like, because who
Who are you
gonna
getting?
do?
Who are you getting? If I get you Russell Wilson, you better be trading me Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson. Who am I getting in return? I'm not taking nobody else.
Bro, what's the saying? A bird in the hand? Like, bro, you already got your quarterback. We know how hard it is for these teams to evaluate quarterbacks. If you have the quarterback, don't go back on the market for a quarterback and basically play the lottery again and you fuck around and get Jake Locker.
I'm willing to call Russ in and say, what do we got to do, bro?
Bro, he already told you, get him an O-line.
All right. That's what we're doing this year, bro.
And
cut the trade talks, we're getting the O-line. It's final.
Take the Buffalo Bills approach. The Buffalo Bills, they just said, hey, we just going to sign every lineman in the offseason, and we just going to figure out what 5 work.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever 5 work is out there. They didn't give a damn. Like, they was like, look, we need to protect this asset. Because I don't understand. Like, this.
Can you imagine Russ with a line? Can you imagine that? That's like Barry Sanders with a line.
See, there you go. See, there you go making sense again, bro. There you go making sense.
Can you just imagine the way that he extends plays, all of this extra shit we didn't see him do?
But go ahead.
Like, I just don't like, to me, the whole let Russ cook thing came about. I can't. A cook hates when it's too many bodies in the kitchen. Get the bodies out the kitchen. Let me cook. Block.
Yeah.
I guarantee, bro. If you give Russ some time with DK and Lyrical Lockett, oh my God.
Lockett is elite, man.
But let's be honest. Brian Schottenheimer was like, he's an average offensive coordinator.
Absolutely.
And I'm being generous.
He's an average offensive coordinator with an amazing asset that everybody looks for. The quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The quarterback gets these OC's jobs.
A dual threat one. You have that doesn't get hurt.
Right. You have the rare OCs who have that system where they can plug and play, where you have your Shanahans who comes from that lineage because his dad had that. And basically, whoever you plugged in the backfield was getting 1,000 yards, and they move off of that. Even McVay at one point, stuff like that. It looks like Stefanski might be trying to do something with that as well. But for the most part, you get the quarterback, because what we've always talked about is these coordinators and these coaches, they don't know how to manipulate their system to fit their talent. So the majority of the time, if you're average, the only way that you look above average is if you get an elite or above average quarterback in your system who, regardless of the bullshit you put around them, the system that you put them in, they can work well within it all. Because, I mean, some of these dudes, I don't know how they have a job. Like, Adam Gase literally, kept falling up. Like, out of all the, I heard a stat that all the coaches that got hired in the 2016 cycle, all got fired.
It's nepotism, man.
Look, listen to this.
It's the Nike effect.
Listen to this real quick. All the coaches that got hired in the 2016 cycle were fired. In that time, Adam Gase had gotten fired twice. He got fired twice.
And got hired.
Like, what? Are you serious? You shitting me?
You failed up.
That's
called nepotism. That's the only way that is possible, and that's why I was saying what I was saying like 4 episodes ago when we was talking about we gotta hire more of us. We
I'm
got
glad
to.
I'm glad you said that. You might be a segue king. Because the Bills they sent in a proposal about head coaching hiring.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills have submitted a rule change proposal to the NFL that would bar interviews for front office and coaching positions until after the conference title games and hirings until after the Super Bowl. Owners could vote on it in the off season. Would
I
be a
like.
big change.
I like it.
It's not. It's not going to help minority coaches. I just think that's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah.
Because like so many teams, they be waiting, and like I remember, like for us, we hired Zach Taylor. Although that shit was like,
It's
but
okay. It's okay, bro.
so we had to go basically this entire time knowing we needed a coach. All these other coaches, even like top, like higher candidates, I believe, were like, okay, yeah, I'll get you. But we had to wait until after the Super Bowl. So the coaches that were already in place, they picking their staff. Zach Taylor can't do nothing because technically he don't got no job. Like
Yeah.
with us. So he can't pick his staff. That's how you end up with fucking Lou Anarumo.
Mm-hmm.
And so now it's just like so now you basically on the clearance rack getting everybody because you was the last one, on the Black Friday deal. Everybody else they camped out. You pulled up late because you had to work.
But it's also fair for the candidate. If you're a candidate on teams that's going deep into the playoffs, and you're being expected to still fulfill your duties on your current team, but prepare for a potential head coach or a major coordinator position, that's too much that you're asking them to juggle, and that's probably the reason that Eric Bieniemy didn't have a good interview. If there's any validity to that statement, I said if there's any validity to that statement, but what I'm saying is that is why, because you're not allowing these people the space to do it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's so it's like, come on now. So if it wasn't for nepotism, those others wouldn't be getting the jobs either because they're still trying to do the same things. In Gase's case, he's trying to juggle recover from being fired and doing a head coach interview. So it's like all of this to juggle. So it's like it should be after the Super Bowl. I think that will also even the playing field for coaches. So now it'd be even for the Rooney Rule. I know you said it's not going to help black coaches, but I think now if everybody's done, it gives everybody a fair chance to prepare as far as the candidates. Now, when we look at a candidate that fulfills the Rooney Rule, we might actually really be looking at him now instead of just using somebody that was available at the time because their team was out of the playoffs. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know. I think it's better for the teams, and I think it's better for the players. I think they should actually look into the rule.
I think the reason why I respect it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm good. My shit popped up on something. The reason why I respect it because it's coming from the Bills. The Bills just had two candidates that didn't get jobs because they end up playing to the conference championship. Now they could have like, hey, y'all didn't get no job. I'm glad y'all didn't get a job.
We good, yeah. I feel
you. Could have stayed that and they could have did that, but they trying to help their mans out. I'm trying to put my mans on. So
as they should.
That's why I like the rule. But I would like to add to the rule. It need to be an official interview, period. Because I don't want it to just to be next thing you know. No, because just because y'all started the window, you can already have your man hired. You know what I'm saying? Who you want hired? I need
that's how they really move.
But I need y'all to have an official window because I need y'all to really go through interviews. I need you to thoroughly go through the interviews. And if you thoroughly go through the interview, then you can actually say the best man got the job.
Yeah.
Or the best man. That. But I also want to implement my plan. I still need 2 years of experience as a coordinator of some sort.
Or an assistant head coach. Because some people skip the coordinator role and just go to assistant head coach.
You know what? To me, it's all about accountability. Come out, like, if you say, when players get cut, hey, you weren't fit. Like we were going a different direction. You a cap casualty. You're injury prone or what like that or whatever that case may be. Like, give us give us a reason why. I want to hear more reasons why people didn't get jobs and why you did hire this person. Tell me how that vision aligns with what you guys are trying to do.
They came in here and told us that we was going to kick him in the teeth, and that was an elite interview, bro.
Like kneecaps.
Bite him in the kneecap. But I do like the proposal. I do like the reason why I hate the NFL. They try to make it seem like they don't have enough time. That's enough time to go.
That's plenty time. That's plenty time.
Bro, the season ended in February, bro. Like,
it's plenty time.
But you know what they're going to say.
I mean, they are going to say it. Yeah, they're definitely going to say it.
Oh, we need to get our coaches in place. Oh, the combine should have been this last week. We need to have our coaches. We need to have our scouts in place. We need to have a game plan already and ready in place. Yada, yada, yada.
So it works out perfect. Super Bowl is on a Sunday. Start the interview
Monday.
At Monday.
Coaching carousel Monday.
Like you said.
Like y'all got Black Monday at the end of the season where everybody start getting fired before the playoffs. As soon as the Super Bowl ends, make that Angel Monday where everybody start getting interviews or some bullshit like that. I don't care whatever. Hey, make it work. Y'all do everything else.
Because what y'all just seen, Zoom has been your friend. Y'all can conduct these interviews via Zoom. Y'all don't have to travel everywhere. You can, what I'm saying, you can schedule this defensive coordinator for this position. You can do, but have an official window.
Mm-hmm.
Have an official window, and then you have an official window. You can hype that media. That's a media session right there. They don't want it. They don't want to listen to us.
Doing things you can't believe. It's the 3-man wing. We come at you with topics. No, you cannot stop it.